Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Randy Prizzle's Lincoln Ting with me, Randy Prizzle. How you guys all doing out there? Everything good, shway, crispy, airy. But you know what we're here for, the linking and the tinging. Which is me going through dating profiles and trying to find someone to call my own. Hopefully this time I could be able to find a gal, she wants to message me back and we could do all that fun stuff together. Do all that like we're kids again. But let's go. Meklit. Meklit is saying, my greatest strengths, balancing spreadsheets by day and sounds system by night, with mild existential crisis in between. It's mad that she manages to do all of that. You know what I mean? I know how spreadsheets can be. They're boring. Trust me. I've been doing them obviously for my guys at the Legacy League. Big them up. Big up Legacy Football. And it takes time. Sometimes I'm on there for an hour, sometimes I'm on there for a while doing these spreadsheets. They're no joke. They ain't no joke, so trust me, I understand what she's talking about. You know, it's systems by night, doing the sound system. So she likes to turn decks and mix up music and that. I like that. That sounds cool. You know what I mean? That she likes to do all of that and she likes to get down with the funky tunes and that. But let's see what more she's saying. She's 31, she's 5'4", and she works in private equity. She says together we could share a bottle of wine and a mortgage. She's already asking you to move in and that. So listen, it's good. You know what I mean? She wants me to do the moving in stuff or the moving on, like the Tyler Crew song. I can't wait till you're gone away. Then I can move on. Wait till you are gone. Or coming in. It's one or the other. But next thing she's saying, dating me is like setting a plan to the T, watching it fall apart, sometimes having the best time of your life. Yeah, so that's why I don't really do a lot of the planning stuff. Do you know what I mean? The only things I really do planning for is stuff that's going to come down the line. That stuff that I'm certain, like if I'm making an event, do you know what I mean? So for this instance, big up again Legacy Football, we've got an event coming up, which is obviously a tournament. So I'm trying to get everything in order. So all the equipment is there by that period of time. All the items are there. So we have everything on lock. There's going to be no mistakes, no nothing. Because we need to get this thing on lock though. We need to get that thing on lock though. They're fighting for a number one spot though. Yeah. All of that. So that's it. Unfortunately for Meklit, she just doesn't have that je ne sais quoi for me. So it's going to be a no for me. We're coming to Alethea. It's a weird name, but let's keep on moving. Like the Five song. Get on up when you're down, baby. Take a good look around. I know it's not much, but it's okay. Keep on moving on anyway. Alright, well, she has a voice note. So let's see what this voice note is saying. She says, guess the song. I already know what it is. That's a sweet sounding voice there. You know what I mean? Althea's got some good sounds there coming out them pipes of her. You know what I mean? Trust me on that one, daddy. Man, we'll have to put off something else in them pipes. So still, let's just move on. It's me thinking dark thoughts and all that. Let's move on. But yeah, do you know what I mean? It's gone to the mind and it's activated in the brain right now. But it is what it is. Doesn't mean I'm actually going to do that. It's dirty thoughts, you know. It just happened to come. So it is what it is. Let's move on. But Althea's got a nice sounding voice. And obviously that song, for people who didn't know what that song was, Ed Sheeran's obviously perfect. Do you know what I mean? No, it's Dancing in the Dark. Yeah. No, it's perfect. Yeah, it's perfect. Anyways, but still, big up her, big up Ed Sheeran as well, and hope they don't lock man off because man's using someone else's voice for this. You know, they're just that mad. This whole, you know what I mean, all of that. They start to think, hey, you're doing things that's not in your own words and on your own mind and all of that, or you're singing your own voice, so they start to move mad heads. Hopefully they're not going to move mad. But let's move on. She says unusual skills, culinary prowess, singing, and sport. Well, we heard singing. Singing is good. She's got the good voice there. Pipes on her, do you know what I mean? And all of them ting and that. Give her the Wesley pipes later on and that. But yeah, let's move on. So, I mean, sports, listen, she likes to play sports. I hear that. I do the football ting. As I said, big up legacy football. I like to play there on occasions and do what I need to do. And try to make a name for myself. Even though obviously I'm the CEO. But still, you want to go there and leave a marker. And obviously, I can play in defence or I can play up front. Anyways, you don't need to tell more about that. Culinary, listen, I like the fact that she can cook. That's good. When a woman knows how to throw down in the kitchen, that gives me good signs that she knows the way to a man's heart. And it's through his stomach, obviously, through mine. As you can see, pudgy settings and all that still going on there. I'm going to fix that soon. Even though I said I hate going to the gym, I will probably down the line start going to the gym. Because this aching and paining, I'm getting older now, in late 30s, it's not looking great at all. I need to be in that gym and try to make sure that I'm feeling like I'm 25 again. You know what I mean? Or less than that, 20 or whatever. Because I need to feel like my body is comprehending with my bones and all of that. All of that is working in unison. And right now, it's not unison. So, you know what I mean? I need to change that. Even though I'm really reluctant right now to change it, but I will eventually change that. Because I need to. I want to make sure I last in this game. It was a what game? Game of life, innit? But let's move on. She's 36. She's 5'2". She's a managing director at a tech interpreter. What more she's saying? My love language is you are my harbour where my soul docks. That's deep. That's deep. Literally, like the song. How deep is your love? Yes, how deep is your love? I really need to know. 'Cause we're living in a world of fools, breaking us down when they all should let us be. We belong to you and me. Ba-da-da-ba-da-ya. Yeah. What was she saying? I want someone who I can embark on a soulful journey in pursuit of great minds. Should you be sincere, I shall repay you threefold. Talk less, smile more. I agree with that one. She needs to talk less. Right now, there's a paragraph going on there. Man's not liking the paragraph settings. Do you know what I mean? But still, I feel like she is speaking words that I do like, so I'm willing to hear her out for more. She says, the video is all of my cooking and one of my favourite cocktails. Yeah, decent. So that's good. She knows how to cook and all of that. That's nice. She knows to throw down and everything like that. Seems like a cool girl still. She seems like a cool girl. Do you know what I mean? And, you know, she likes to do cocktails too. All of that is really nice to hear. You know what I mean? She could seem like she's the one, like Neo in that. You know what I mean? Doing all of that, Matrix settings and that. But let's still find out and see if I'm going to send her a message or not. Summarising, Alethea, I will send her a message because I feel like she's someone I would want to get to know a bit more about. See that she's quirky, see that she's cool, see that she's someone I can vibe with. So yeah, I'm going to send her a message that we can sing together anytime. So I can do the singing thing once in a while. Sometimes voice does the croaky business like the frog, but you know what I mean, man's not crazy frog I heard doing the ring ding 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 da ding 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 da. You know what I mean? Literally. So yeah. Big up Alethea. All I'm gonna say is yes, we can do the singing thing together. We can do the singing together. Sing! Whoa, 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 louder! Whoa, 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 whoa. Move on to the next person, next Fatima. And what does Fatima say? My most irrational fear, spiders. I know a lot of people don't like the spiders. I mean, I like Spider-Man. You know what I mean? So, general spiders, I don't mind when they're small and petite. Man could just crush them in it still. These man, they got no chance when they're coming near me. Man's just going to squash them and move still. So, but when you got the big tings, like the one in Australia and that, you can leave me out. I'm not going anywhere near them because big spiders, they're a big problem. For real. Do you know what I mean? Not talking about the ones that are on Galdem's eyelashes and that. Listen, some of them Galdem move mad with that spider crawling out their face and that. Allow it. But anyways, it's 33, she's 5'5", and that's all it says there. She says, I go crazy for sushi. So, as I said, I'm not big on the sushi stuff. I like duck and all of that, rolls and sushi in duck, because that for me is fine. But when you're putting like raw fish, mixing and trying to roll it up in some rice and that, yeah, leave me out of that. I don't want none. You know what I mean? Like AJ Styles song. They don't want none. Hey, they don't want none. They looking scared, but they don't really want none. I don't want none. She says the way to win me over is flowers, like the sweet female attitude song. I'll bring you flowers in the pouring rain. Living without you is driving me insane. I'll bring you flowers to make your day. You pick my mind all the way away. Oh, baby. I don't know the last part, so I just do the improvising team, but still. But listen, Fatima seems like a nice girl still. But there's just not enough je ne sais quoi for me to want to get to know her more. So it's going to be a no from me. We're coming to Leah. Leah's saying the way to win me over is be you without forcing anything. What flows, flows. And it needs to flow, like the ocean. You know, it needs to flow like the river. Do you know what I mean? How deep is your love? Like the ocean. Pull me closer. Oh yeah. How deep is your love? There's a line of honor. Push me harder. Oh yeah. How deep is your love? How deep is your love? She's 29. She's 5'3", and she's a dentist technician. She could do stuff wandering with the teeth and that. Don't mind. Check my teeth out anytime, you know what I mean? Yeah, all of that. Flash the winning smile when she approaches. But let's see what more she's saying. Dating me is like, there's a picture of a woman there blowing. That's all I see there is a picture of a woman blowing some wind. But, you know, mine's already gone in the gutter. You know obviously what my thoughts have gone to, so let's move on. Adult settings there, but let's move on. So together we could find out what we like. Well, I know what I would like at this point in time, but you know, as I said, my mind's gone in the gutter, but still, let's just move on. Leo, let's just move on because there's a lot of tension going on here. It's getting me hot, like taking off all the clothes Nelly settings and that. I ain't getting so hot, I wanna take my clothes off. Getting hot in here, take off all your clothes. So I don't want to do that, otherwise YouTube will lock man off and that. It's going to be pretty peak. Yeah, I mean, for the 70 plus people that subscribe to man's channel, it's going to just fade to black like the Amy Winehouse song. Do you know what I mean? So, back to black. But anyways, for Leah, unfortunately, it's going to be a no for me. We come to Natalie and Brulio. She says, together we could see Oasis in Toronto. I have a spare ticket. I wouldn't mind flying to Toronto, but to go and see Oasis in Toronto, it's maybe like, maybe you ain't gonna be the one that saves me. And after all, that could be your downfall. Especially if we don't vibe and everything, because we can just go and see Oasis and there's no vibes. Do you know what I mean? As I said, all of that needs to happen. The connector, connect 4, we need to do all of that. It needs to click like that. You know what I mean? So she's 37, she's 5'4", and she's a lawyer. What more she's saying? The dorkiest thing about me is I have a photo of me with David Seaman on my dating profile. That's mad. But I like that still because he's an Arsenal legend and I support Arsenal. So she gets big points for me for that one. But still, that isn't going to make me want to date her. Still, she's got a picture of David Seaman. That's just, yeah, moving mad. You know what I mean? Picturing other things of her and Seaman. But yeah, it's different kind, but still, got her settings again. Got a ball. But anyways, she says the next thing, the way to win me over is come to gigs and festivals with me. Now, as I said, I don't like crowds a lot. So obviously I would go and see a concert once in a while, but I'm not so good with the crowd stuff. Do you know what I mean? So I hear what she's saying, but I wouldn't want to go for concerts and festivals all the time. Especially if it's Glastonbury and things like that, that's packed. It's a no for me. I don't do them. Like Carnival, I didn't do Carnival this year because I don't like the crowd and it gave me anxiety just standing there while we're all bunched up like sardines and that. Some people start to move mad at carnivals, and I've seen that, but even festivals too. It's just not my go-to, and that's just simple as that. But that's all, because Natalie for me is going to be a no for this episode. Nicola looks nice, but we're not going to go on to that. The episode needs to end. I'll figure Nicola out my own time, not now. So, but big up yourselves, guys. You know, first time watchers, season watchers, or 70 plus subscribers of you. Big yourselves up. Do you know what I mean? If you like what you see, new followers, new subscribers, keep checking the Ting out. Keep subscribing to your boy, and you will see more madness on this channel. But you know what we usually do here when we finish. Like how oh, like out.